pushing the objective often, Winston can throw his shield down. His is actually a shield generator that forms a bubble, and the teammates can shoot, from inside the bubble out, but not the other way around. The cool part about Winston's is he doesn't even have to stick around for it. He could, throw it down on Torbjorn, who's guarding a point, and then leap off somewhere into the map. These guys are also really good at disrupting things. So when Winston goes into his primal rage, he knocks people around. So sometimes you need somebody to disrupt the existing defenses. So that's what the tanks are all about. Lastly is the support role. And this is probably the role that I'm most excited about for Overwatch, because I feel like this is a role that's going to speak to a lot of people who aren't normally into the shooter genre or sort of turned off by it. So the support role, they do a lot of things. They're not just relegated to being healers. I mean, sure, we have some that can do healing. Mercy can do healing, Zenyatta can do healing, but they have other things that they do as well. Mercy has, she has a choice. She's either has her healing stream engaged on somebody, or it turns into a damage boost. So it's a really fun mini game when you're playing Mercy, deciding, okay, am I healing or am I boosting my team's damage? Zenyatta can also debuff the enemy, so he can put the Orb of Discord on an enemy, and when that orb's on them, they take a lot of extra damage. And those stack, by the way, so be careful. Also, there's utility options. So Symmetra, who's one of the funnest characters to play, she can put out she can build little mini turrets. She can have up to 6 of them out at any time. She can stick them to the walls, ceilings, all over the place. But what's really fun about Symmetra is she can get a teleporter out there, and then her entire team can teleport to her location. And what's interesting is you introduce people to Overwatch and you talk about these characters, and they see someone like, a Reaper or Reinhardt or Widowmaker, and they're like, oh, those guys must be devastating. Those must be the heroes that Overwatch is really all about. They're probably the ones winning all the matches, getting all the glory. And what we found on the team is that perfectly timed Mercy Resurrection, which is her ultimate ability, bring the entire team back to life, or the perfectly timed Symmetra teleporter in a location that the enemy doesn't notice close to one of the objectives, those are usually actually the turning points in the game. The support role gets to be the hero often in our game, which I think is pretty awesome.